What's going on, YouTube? GreenWitEVIL here. Today is the sort of official comic shop release day for Lost Thunder. Everybody knows Friday's the official day, but since comic shops do their pre-releases, they're allowed to sell on the Monday before the Friday. You guys know that. I've talked to you guys about that before. So, guys, we have a booster box here of Sun and Moon Lost Thunder, but we're going to put that to the side for a second. We're going to get to something else first. I wanted to go over my pre-release report that I did when I went to the pre-release for Lost Thunder. Was that last week? I think it was last week. I want to go over the deck I had, what happened, a couple cards I pulled. So before anything, we got our cards, we opened our packs and whatnot. Look at this. Look at this card. And I showed this on Instagram, but look at this ability here. Once during your turn before you attack, if this Pokemon is your active Pokemon and you have 35 or more cards in your hand, you may use this ability, and if you do, you win the game. 35 cards. Now, apparently, this is not the only unknown in this set that has a really wacky win condition. There's a couple other ones, so we're going to open some packs today, too, after I do the report here, and we'll see if we can get more of these crazy unknowns. It's really funny. So my promo that I got with my box was the Raikou promo. This one here. 120 HP, lost voltage, 1 electric, 1 colorless, 30 plus. If you have any electric energies in the lost zone, this attack does 90 more damage. Now, obviously, getting energies to the lost zone is something that doesn't happen very often, but there is a card in the set now, Ampharos, that has Unseen Flash. Once during your turn before you attack, you may put 2 electric energy cards from your hand into the Lost Zone. If you do, your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed. It also has Split Bomb, 2 electric. This attack does 50 damage to 2 of your opponent's Pokemon. During the second game, I used Split Bomb and knocked out 2 of my opponent's Pokemon in 1 shot. We'll get into that in a second. But so you discard two energies from your hand, electric energies with Ampharos to the Lost Zone, and that gives Raikou his power. So that's why he's able to do 120 damage for just 2 energies. But it's unfortunate, in all 3 games I played, I never got this combo off. I will show you what happened in that second game. I knocked out 2 of his Pokemon with Split Bomb, but the issue I had was that Onix was in his active. So look at this. Land Crush, 120, 4 colorless, 120 HP. So what he did was he benched this and started powering this up and would kind of put throwaway Pokemon up as the active. He also had Steelix from the new set. I'm gonna try and get a image of Steelix here. It does some crazy attack, like 170 damage. It does take 50 damage itself. So I was able to kind of split bomb damage onto his Steelix when he did evolve this Onix, and he actually ended up killing himself. Killing his own Steelix, because he did the 170, knocked out, I think it was Ampharos, but he only had like 30 damage left to spare on his Steelix, and he knocked himself out, but also knocked my Pokemon out in the long run. And then I only had like him left on the bench, but I was never able to get this effect off. I only had 1 electric energy in my hand, or lightning energy, what do you want to call it, in my hand. Those 2 or 3 turns, I couldn't draw another energy. I kept drawing into these, which they did help. They did help, but not the way that the deck was supposed to work. The other play I had was Wigglytuff, which 120 HP, expand 2 colorless for 30. During your opponent's next turn, this Pokemon takes 30 less damage, so that's nice for beginning of game, to kind of soften the blow of anything it would take. But the big move was Charm Slap, 70 plus, 1 fairy, 2 colorless. If this Pokemon has any Pokemon tool cards that has Fairy Charm in its name, this attack does 70 more damage. So basically, you attach Fairy Charm to it, which also, these effects are pretty cool. Prevent all damage done to this Fairy Pokemon this card's attached to by attacks from your opponent's Grass GX and Grass EX. There's another one too, I believe it was Fighting or something, which actually would have probably helped with the Onix if I was able to draw that, but I didn't have it. I only had this one in play. But this made for 140. I went 1 in 1 and 2. That Onyx Steelix combo, I never saw that coming. That was such a rogue deck because everybody was kind of playing this combo, Wigglytuff Fairy Charm, and they were also playing Giratina, which I forgot what that does, but if we pull it, we'll go over it or whatever. Obviously, you guys know the first box I go through, I kind of go through a little slower. We're not opening the whole box this time. We're going to go through like 4 packs, kind of slow this one down. I'm still looking for that full art Rayquaza, so we still have to do some Celestial Storm as well. So that's why I'm not jumping in the Lost Thunder completely. I'm just going to open up some packs at a time. Big pull from my 4 packs that I got. Well, technically 7 packs, because you got 3 packs after you finished the tournament. I got nothing out of that. Genesect GX, HP 180, Double Dive is its ability. This Pokemon may have up to 2 Pokemon tools attached to it. If it loses this ability, discard Pokemon tool cards from it until only 1 remains. So, technically, it's a good card. There's a lot of Pokemon tools in this set. I don't recall any off the top of my head besides Fairy Charm and whatnot, but there are some interesting tools. And then expanded play, obviously, you can have a lot of nifty things on Genesect here that can make it a pretty good expanded card to play. Burst Shot, 2 steel, 1 colorless, 130. We see a lot of that. We see a lot of dual type plus a colorless for 130. You got the Tapu Koko who has that. A lot of other Pokemon have that kind of same attack, so GXs seem to kind of have the same MO. You'll get like an interesting ability. You'll get an attack does 130, and then you'll have like this one has Break Buster GX 190 for the same cost. This attack's damage isn't affected by resistance, which is pretty neat. 190 is a nice damage. But yeah, so that was my pre-release. I went 1 and 2. I played against in the first match I played against another like Ampharos combo Raikou, but it was the Wigglytuffs that got me. Second match, I lost to I lost to the Onyx Steelix deck, which was really interesting. And then third game, I actually pulled off and won. I actually won really quickly. I was able to get Ampharos on bench ready to go. But ended up with Wigglytuff with the Fairy Charm, which was just able to 140 his 2 or 3 Pokemon he had on bench, and he couldn't do anything. So I lucked out there. So I was 1 and 2, not too terrible. So I have some codes for you guys from the Lost Thunder pre-release. Here's a code for you guys right there, and a code for you guys right there, and a code for you guys right there. The last one, I think, is the, one of them here, I don't know which one it is for the box itself. So enjoy all of that. I hope I didn't cover them. I'll go through them one more time. There's that one, and that one, and this one, and this one, and this one, and this one, that one. Let me know what you guys get, please. I'd like to know. I mean, no one ever really tells me. Like I said in other videos, I think 2 people have told me the whole time I've been doing these videos. But enjoy those codes. Those are all yours. All right, so let's get into this box. Like I said, I don't want to open up everything today. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for... I'll put that there for a second. That looks pretty cool. We'll probably do... Let's do 6 packs, because that gives us I mean, obviously, the more packs you open, the more of a chance you get. But the odds are you get a hit, the average is in 6 packs. So maybe we'll get a little something we can read. Now, obviously, if I wasn't doing a search for Rayquaza, I'd do a search for Lugia. It's my favorite Pokemon, and it's in this set, and it's a full art, and it looks glorious. But we're still looking for Rayquaza. I'm not going to kind of double up the searchings, but you guys will know, and I know we're looking for Lugia, obviously, is the goal. But I'm not going to make it episodes or whatnot. If we still haven't found a full art Lugia, or a hyper rare Lugia, by the time I do find a full art Rayquaza, we'll start a search then. I mean, I guess we can technically start a search, but I don't want us to do 2 in a row. The Rayquaza is important. I have it in the deck. The Lugia is good. It's actually pretty good. I don't know if I'm going to build the deck around it, but it is nice. Look at that. Double Lugia as the first covers here, as the first pack covers. What we'll do is we'll go from right side first. So we'll go 2, 4, 6. We'll open them in order. Put the rest of the box to the side over here. Sorry, Zapdos, we'll cover you. Alright, guys, Lost Thunder. Here comes some more name butchering until I know them, because some of the people I just don't know. some of the Pokemon. I just don't know. Well, green code card is not the kind of start you really want. Code card for you guys right there. 1, 2, 3, to the front. Let's see if we butcher some names here. Oh my god, there's a card. They have Moo Moo Milk. Look at this. Come on, focus, please. Why don't you focus? There you go. Choose one of your Pokemon and flip 2 coins for each heads. Heal 30. That's hilarious. There's your Fairy Charm. This is the grass one again. Ninjask, Durant, Cubchoo, Fanfi, Wurmple, Marini, Reverse Combi, and a Shedinja. Regular Rare. What does this one do? Haunts. Put 3 damage counters on your opponent's active Pokemon. Ability Vessel of Life once during your turn before you attack. You may discard all cards attached to this Pokemon and attach it to one of your Pokemon as a Pokemon tool card. When the Pokemon this card is attached to is knocked out, your opponent takes 1 fewer prize card. Interesting. And then we got a Fairy Energy. Interesting card. I feel like for it being an evolution, that just sounds a little crazy. I don't think people are going to do that. Now, I could be totally wrong here. I don't know. But I just don't think that anybody's going to really be doing that. Next pack in, Zeraora, if I believe how you pronounce it. Let me know if I'm wrong. I don't play Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, so I don't know some of these newer guys. I know he's brand new. Oh, white code card. That's nice. White code card never hurts. All right. Here we go. Adventure Bag. Search two Pokemon tool cards. Reveal them. Put them in your hand. Okay. See a lot of. We got a lot of cards that deal with tool cards. There's an Onix again. Morlul, Mareep, Wurmple, Jigglypuff, Reverse Natu, and a Tapu Koko Hollow. So that's pretty neat. Natu Hollow. Obviously, Leonhardt. Natu, how do you do? You know how he does with his Natus. He loves them. What is this Tapu Koko? What does it do? 120 HP, Strafe, 2 colorless, 30. You may switch this Pokemon to your bench Pokemon. Flashing Bolt, 120. This Pokemon can't use Flashing Bolt during your next turn. This card is actually interesting. It would work if the other Tapu Koko wasn't available. The one that does the 20 damage to 2 Pokemon. To your opponent's Pokemon, and has free retreat cost. If that wasn't a thing, this would be interesting. But since that is a thing, that you don't need this Tapu Koko. This might be easier to get. Now there's Blastpheon or something. I don't know how it's pronounced. I have to pull it to see its name again. I've only seen its name literally once, and it was at the pre-release. Code card for you guys right there. We got a Celebi in the set too, I guess. I don't spoil myself anymore by reading up a bunch of cards. I did spoil myself on Lugia, though. It does Psychic 30 plus for each of your opponent's energy cards on his active Pokemon. Does an extra 30 or something. Sudowoodo, Counter Gain. If you have more prize cards remaining in your opponent, the attacks of the Pokemon this card is attached to cost 1 colorless less. Interesting. We have Gogoat, Cutiefly, Hoppip, Eevee, Hoppip, Pikipek, Xerneas, Prism Star, and an Umbreon. That's cool. Regular rare. But the Xerneas Prism Star, this was a card that people were using at pre-release. Let's see what it does. So we have 160 HP. Once during your turn, when this Pokemon moves from your bench to become your active, you may move any number of energy from your other Pokemon to it. And then Bright Horns, 3 Fairy. This Pokemon can't use Bright Horns during your next turn. The ability is called Path of Life. It's sort of like the Arrow Trail Koko like I had in the deck, in my Tapu Koko deck, but you need to move it to become the active to activate that ability. It's not like when it drops from hand to bench, you can do it. Like the, what's it called? Like the Tapu Koko GX. I'm using the Dragon Majesty sleeves now too. You guys also can notice in the back, I have a new setup. You obviously can't see the top tier of tins because I have everything aimed downward, but they are there. And we have the Super Premium Collection long ETBs in the middle. I think it looks really cool. With all the stuff I have in front of it, though, you barely can tell, unfortunately. But, guys, we have a Xerneas Prism card. We have 3 packs left to go. Celebi is our cover art for this one. Another green code card. Bleh. 1, 2, 3 cards to the front. We have a Pupitar, Hard Shell Evolution. When you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon during your turn, you may prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by your opponent's attacks until the end of your opponent's next turn. Holy crap! That means you evolve Larvitar to Pupitar. You can't get it can't get touched until the opponent goes. So if it's in the active, they can't damage it. Interesting. You may prevent all damage done to this Pokemon. That's pretty cool. Lampent, Grovyle, there's Larvitar, Carbink, Chikorita, Scyther, Merle, Mina, I guess Mina. Search your deck for a Fairy Energy card, attach it to one of your Pokemon, shuffle your deck. That's an interesting supporter. And Meloetta, regular rare, so nothing crazy out of there. So far, guys, only a Prism card. 2 packs left. There's our boy right there, Lugia. My favorite Pokemon. Back there, you got your, I got my Crystal Lugia, near mint 7. I got a good deal on it, though. That's why I have it. Ugh, yeah. Green code card again. What is wrong with life today? We have Electro Power, Delibird, Bayleaf, Ralts, Cyndaquil, Pineco, Combi, Litleo, Reverse Umbreon, and a Cofagrigus. I think I said that right. If I didn't, berate me on my social media. Comment below. Let me know. You can't say Pokemon names at all. Zeraora right here. There you go. I butchered that one too, probably. The main Pokemon from this set. Ooh, a white code card. Code card for you guys right there. Last pack magic, guys. Can we get something super cool? We have a Fairy Charm. This is the one that prevents from psychic damage, so that's pretty neat. Professor Elm's Lecture, Trumbeak, Spinarak, Nincada, Blitzel, Slowpoke, Brushix, Reverse Ralts, and a Meganium Hollow. So nothing crazy from the first 6 packs of this booster box. We have a Xerneas Prism, but first let's look at this Meganium real quick because it's got a long ability. What does this thing do? Once during your turn, before you attack, you may use this ability. Choose one of your basic Pokemon to play. If you have a Stage 2 card in your hand that evolves from that Pokemon, put that card onto the basic Pokemon to evolve it. It's a built-in rare candy. You can use this ability during your first turn. You can use this ability in your first turn or on a Pokemon that was put into play this turn. Wow. All right, it's definitely better than a rare candy, but it's a Meganium. It's a Stage 2. You guys know the deal. You have to evolve to it first, which is kind of a pain in the butt. Our only pull from the pre-release report and the first couple packs of the box here was a Xerneas Prism Star. So hopefully that means that there's more cool stuff hidden in that box for the future. Of course, guys, if you like the video, like it, subscribe down below, left-hand corner. I'll pop other Pokemon-related videos up over here. So we'll do Lost Thunder. I want to get more Celestial Storm. I love that set, so we'll try and get more of that to keep doing the search. But until next time, guys, that's pretty much it. Take it easy. Peace.